Hi everybody, it's Dee Slater with Create with Dee. Welcome to today's video. I am going to be doing a series of holiday projects from the holiday catalog that were featured in Stamp-A-Palooza. That was an event, a day event that I did locally, and people could get the kits to go. So if you got kits to go for Stamp-A-Palooza, these are your video tutorials. And if you're, if you didn't get the kits to go, of course, you're welcome to watch and see how these projects come together. I will also be having a wait list available. If you missed out on getting a Stamp-A-Palooza kit after you see these 5 videos, if it's something that you're interested in, please leave me a message and I'll get you on that wait list. And if there's enough interest in in getting kits after the fact, I'll reach out back to you. Hi, Rita. Okay, let me turn the camera around and we'll get started on this adorable first project here that we're going to do here tonight. So one of the things that we made at Stamp-A-Palooza, we did one of the projects was using these 3D boxes that Stampin' Up! Has. They're called nested boxes, and it's just as the name implies. You have these little pull-outs, and you can fill them with goodies. These are about a 2.5 by 2.5 square box, and they're and we've got them all decorated. The kit came with 2 boxes, and you can decorate them. One for fall. With this, and one for Christmas. And tonight I'm going to be showing how to do the Christmas one, but it's the same version of it. If you got the kit to go, that would be for the pumpkin, for the fall one too. So just to kind of let you see, on the top we have it decorated with Santa's hat, and it reads ho ho ho. The top of the fall one, it says cutie pie. It's got the little pumpkin. And then it's decorated on the sides, and then the back is where you could leave a little personal message. And we have just some really sweet little stamps that we used for it. All right, so let's go ahead and put these together. Again, if you got the kit to go, this is the packet that you would see. And the box is going to be the same for either one of them. And we're going to go ahead and feature the Christmas one here tonight. All right, so in our kit, and what we have is, let me get out my measurements here. We're going to, what we'll do first is we'll put the layers together, then we'll assemble the box and then bring it all home for us. All right, we're going to need for the back of it for the sentiment, and for the little, what do I say, the little stamping where you can do the to and from. We're going to need a piece of basic white. This is cut at 2 by 2. Let me see here. Double check that. Yes, 2 by 2 on that. And then we've got all of the designer paper. And this designer paper is from the Brights, Holly and Bright. Oh my goodness. Why it was the name of my designer paper. It's the oh my goodness, the Bright one. I'll have the name on the description. Sorry about that, guys. These are all cut at 2 by 2 as well. And we're going to need a total of 4 of these. And what we've done is we just have 2 in one design and 2 in the other. And then we've got some cardstocks that we're going to have on it, some layering. We're going to have 2 of the 2 1/4 by 2 1/4 cardstock. These are cut at 2 1/4 by 2 1/4, and that is our lemon lime twist. And then in real red, we're going to have 3 pieces. Again, they're 2 1/4 by 2 1/4 cut, and this is in the real red. All right, let's go ahead and we'll get some layering done on this. I am just coming off of a meeting, and a Zoom meeting, and I'm a little tongue-tied right at the moment. So, but I was wanting to definitely do as I had promised and come on here and start sharing these Stamp-A-Palooza projects. Just love this paper. It's so cute and it's festive This has little Santa hats on it. Isn't that cute? Could probably also be either a tree, but I'm kind of I'm seeing a Santa hat on that because that's what we used on for the box. What I like about this paper is that one side is definitely holiday and the other side almost goes birthday or celebration. So it's a great paper that you can get a couple of different occasions uses out of. Whoops. Ooh, that was quick or close. So I wanted to do the tree or the hat kind of image on real red, and then the fa la la, we're going to accent it on the lemon lime. There we go. We had such a good time on Saturday stamping with 18 stampers here in Northeast Indiana. And it's fun. You know, it's just always fun to stamp together, I guess. All right, so for our sentiment and for the hat, using Sending Cheer. And I absolutely love this, this bundle. It's got these really cute images that you see here, and we're going to be using the hoe to make ho 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 on it and have the little holly images. And then the die set has a bunch of fun tags that you can do. We've got the Santa hats, stockings, and more. So everything that you see here, you can make little die cut tags out of. All right, so I'm going to come in here again while we're doing our stamping. And we've got one of the little banners, and I'll get my real red ink. And we'll stamp our Santa ho ho ho. And I like the way that here we just did it in a straight line, but if you're worried, I don't want to say worried, but if you want to stagger the words a little bit, then you don't have to worry about them lining up. And that was a tip that I think Sandy did at Stamp-A-Palooza. So thanks, Sandy, for that tip. I thought that was awesome. And then while we have the real red out, we're going to stamp on the basic white, the 2x2. We're going to stamp our holly. And so that Sending Cheer has these little cute little holly ones. And I'm going to do this. And then we'll switch out our color. And we'll go with our lemon lime twist. Such a bright, cheerful green. And we'll stamp that. Adorable. For these boxes, you get 8 boxes in the package. And so you get a nice count for like if you want to do several of these little treat boxes. All right, so we've got our stamping done here. And at this point, let's go ahead and we'll put our box together. Hi, Marge. Hello, hello. All right, so like I said, you get 8 sets of these boxes for the nested boxes. And so you might think, well, they all look the same, but they don't. It's like half of them will have this little notch out of it, and the other half won't. So the one with the notch, that's going to be our little pull-out section here that you can have so that, and I love that it's got this so that people know that this is how you get into and see the treats out of it. So for me, what I like to do is, well, let me show you how the box will go together, and then we can put some things down before we officially assemble. The boxes come, and I love this, the boxes come with the adhesive strips all ready to go. And what I like to do is have the adhesive strips facing me. Okay, let's see if you can see that. There you can see the glimmer or the glitter of it. And I like to go ahead and turn those away from me. Okay, so I turn those away. And when we go, and I guess we can assemble. So then then I know for sure that's how I'm going to have them go. So I'm going to take my take your pick tool and tear off the adhesive backing. After you make one of these, you could probably go ahead and put any of your designer paper or anything that you have down first. But to get like started, I think this is the easiest way to do your first one so that you kind of get how these go. All right, so we took our backing off. We have them away from us. The adhesive goes on the inside of the inside of the other two sides. And take your time and really line up those edges. It's super sticky. And the closer that you get to making these edges 90 degrees, the nicer the boxes go and nest inside of each other. So we'll go ahead and get that. So there, kind of pick that up real quick and do that, and then do that. So it's great. You don't need any other adhesive. The boxes just come ready to go. Let's go ahead and we'll put together the outside too. So again, here's the adhesive. We're going to turn those away from us. I'm going to fold up the sides so that we already kind of have those kind of broken down a little bit. All right, so I'm going to open it back up and tear off all four sides. Do this. So again, if you got the kit to go, this is how you'll want to take your boxes, and let's go ahead and put those together first. Okay, and then carefully we'll line up the corners. So we took off the adhesive. The adhesive goes on the inside of it. I always kind of tuck that last one in just a little bit. Line it up and line it up. Okay, so then when you go to put your box in, you just kind of do that. All right, so what I like to do, if you are decorating the front of it, like here, let's go ahead and decorate the front of this, because that way, once we have this, we know where to place everything else on our panel. All right, so I'm going to put one of the layered designer paper and cardstock pieces here. And when I put glue on the back, we're going to cut out this little notch here with a 1-inch circle punch. And so just don't put any adhesive right up here on the top this time. All right, so make sure that this pattern does have direction. So I want to make sure that I don't put any, want to make sure I have it going in the right direction. And we'll just kind of mat it here. Give it just a second. I'm going to turn over and look just to make sure I don't have any glue there, just in case. I don't want to get any glue on my punch. Now I'm using a retired 1-inch circle punch, and you could use anything that you would have just to kind of give that indication of where the circle's at. And you can see how that kind of lines up like that, and we'll punch. And so now we've got the little notch on the front of it as well. Okay, so this is where I think it's easiest if you do decorate the drawer or the nested part first, that tucks inside, because now we know where the rest of the pieces go. Since this is already decorated, we want this to be on the opposite side. Okay, so here's the pull out, and then here's where we're going to put our other little piece that can be the to and the from, or any other little note that we want to have on it. Again, I was just checking to make sure that the direction was good. Okay, and then for how we did this, now this one, we kind of put the wrong color on the top for the sample. We did want to do like the tree or the hat pattern on the red. So we have the red backing and the red backing on this, and that goes on the top. And then we've got our 2 fa la las on the lemon lime twist, and we'll put those on the side. Those are our side panels. And again, when we put these on, We just want to make sure that the fa la la, the wording, is going in the right direction. And we'll do that on both sides of it. And the reason why I'm doing the Santa hat for those that got the kit to go versus the cutie pie pumpkin that you'll also make in your kit, if you have it, is that this doesn't have any directionality to the paper. And so wanted to do the sample with the Christmas one just to make sure that we're in the right way. Whoops. And here I was talking and my paper's crooked. Let me just try to pull that up here real quick before it sets 100%. Oh, it's pretty much down. Okay, I think I got it good enough. Okay, all right. So super cute, right? Oh my gosh, those boxes are such good size. All right, so now what you have in your kit, or if you have the sending cheer dies, in that die set you have this really, again, everything in that set is so cute. It's got the little Santa hat. That's die cut out of real red. And then we have our basic white. We have like the brim of the hat is going to be in white. And then the little ball of Santa's hat is also in basic white. Right. So I'm going to go ahead and put some liquid glue just on the bottom part of the hat, like so. And then take our, like the brim of the hat. That way I didn't put adhesive all on the back of the white. That way, you know, there's not any glue that's on the outer edges of it. I'm gonna pull this down just a little bit. There we go. And now with the Stampin' Dimensional, I'm going to put this on the back of our, like the top or the tip of it. Oops, I got that on the wrong side. There's one side that's got a little bit of a embossed, and I just put that on the wrong side, but this is just our sample one. Super cute. And I'm going to go ahead and get a couple dimensionals for the back of our Santa hat. Probably could do 3. I've got 2 left on that without having to cut it on my Stampin' Dimensionals. All right, and so we're going to kind of put this a little bit at an angle. And then you notice that that was a tag, so it automatically comes with a hole. And this is where our ho 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 sentiment is going to cover up where that that hole is at. And we're just going to glue it about right in the center and then just cover that up and kind of angle that as well. Now, if you notice this, the O's are nice and sparkly here, and that is because we used, again, what came in the Stamp-A-Palooza kit was the glitter sequence at our adhesive back. You had a full sheet of that. That was one of your products that you got. And so what you can do is you can take the green gems, the glitters, and we're going to use those and cover over the O's in Santa's Ho Ho Ho. And so let's go ahead and we'll grab those. And we'll just get some sparkly O's on here using the gems that came along with your Stamp-A-Palooza kit. And like I said, if you're interested after you see the projects and you live in the US in getting the kit, I will put it on a wait list. And if there's enough interest, I'll let you know if that's something that we can move forward with. But that's it. And then again, the fall box would be done just the same, only you would use, we used the pick of the patch stamp set to stamp our little cinnamon, our little pumpkin here in pumpkin pie, and then used pecan pie to stamp the stem. Again, those images are in there. And then we used the matching Stampin' Punch for the pumpkin. And that's what this one looks like with the pick of the patch. And of course, you could use whatever, you know, stamp that you have if you got the kit to go. Just embellish it how you like. But then, like I said, the paper of the fall one doesn't have directionality. But when you put together the Christmas one, you want to kind of watch where your paper goes. All right, let me turn the camera around here. All right, so I'm a little late. For those of you that follow me on Facebook, I was saying I was going to come on about 3:30, and I got a little bit delayed. But I am going to do one more project here tonight, so I'll go ahead and sign off if you're watching live right now, and I'll get ready for the second project, and then tomorrow night I'll be able to do 3 of the rest of the Stamp-A-Palooza projects. All right. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing how the nested boxes could be decorated. And if you're watching live, I'll be back here really soon. And if you're watching the replay or watching it on YouTube, thank you. If you have any, and I would love it if you'd leave a comment, if you've, liked these nested boxes, if you had anything that you wanted to, what do I say? Let me know, I guess. That would be great. All right, everybody. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great rest of your night. I'll be back soon here live, and happy crafting. Bye-bye.